Hello, everyone, and welcome back for some more Bromance Stellaris style. Stellaris 2.0 with the Apocalypse DLC. I'm Mal. I'm once again joined by my brethren. How you doing, fellas?
Hello.
Doing. Fighting pirates.
Okay. Yep. Well, let's do a quick update. Let's start with our commissar. What are you currently working on?
Well, doing a bit of expansion, securing areas in general, and building up my fleet.
Okay.
Also renaming everything I got.
Because you had mentioned you were kind of blocked in a little bit now.
Yeah, well, it's just all the stuff in the north. All the things in the north are kind of blocking me in. I've got 3 avenues that I could go, but they've all got ships camping there. And
Okay.
there's a little section that I haven't been able to actually observe or survey in this just to the south of M20402. It's like this little hook that's got 3 or 4 systems in it that I want to get through. Because technically the algorithm should spawn me
I see what you're talking about. Yeah, because that would be really easy for you to take all those and then just secure on the other side. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And technically the algorithm should have spawned me next to 3 habitable worlds. Not next to it. I should have 3 total of continentals near me. But I only have 1 in my main world. So there should be one other one around here. So I'm thinking it's in there.
Oh,
I haven't been able to find.
Got you. Yeah, now that's one thing I did luck out on, is that mine, even though I was trapped in that corner, I actually was at least able to colonize, which was nice. I am going to secure my borders, because I think I've pushed out about as far as I need to, and then I'm going to go back and clean up these other alien forces, hostile aliens, so that I can push. I want to try to get to where Sabouts is, and Sabouts is down here near the Heronband Nebula, so I'm trying to get to him. So that's what I'm working on. Sabouts, what are you doing?
I'm currently just expanding, fighting pirates, trying to finish the precursors. And I think next is going to be building up my military a little bit more. I've got a lot of marauders around me. I've got 2 right next to me, pretty much.
Oh, do you?
Well, they've got to take a unique pathway to get to me, but yeah, they're at least within vicinity of my empire. They're going to pose a problem later on.
Gotcha.
That's where I sit right now.
And I am blockading my east at right the wormhole gate. And also the choke point. So I should actually be quite safe, because I have Roach protecting my back, and Mal underneath.
That's what he's letting you think.
The way I see it, if somebody's going to kill me, they have to kill him first, whether he wants it or not.
And you think that's going to be hard.
Yeah, then he makes he makes pacts with everybody. And then gives them military rights through his space.
I think my slick naming scheme may have given you the false impression that I know what I'm doing.
We believe in you.
You shouldn't.
So it's the way of a commissar. You need to.
Also, my name's Commissar, so why are you turning your back to me?
Well, which way am I really facing?
I guess that's up to you.
Oh man.
I was actually I'm currently on the tail end of a series on the channel. It's I'm doing a Warhammer 40k Armageddon, which is like it's made by Slytherin Studios, it's based off the Panzer Corps like engine.
Yeah, how is that, by the way? I was looking at that.
It's good. It's good. I mean, if you played Panzer Corps, it's basically Panzer Corps, but with 40k on top of it, and during the Second War of Armageddon.
Right.
So you're fighting orcs, but it has different mechanics. Like, not everything has a 10 strength. It's like there are conscript Imperial Guard squads that have 50 strength, but their armor's really low, so they go through that 50 points really quick, while Space Marine squad has 10, but it's really hard to kill them because they have a lot of armor. so there's like a
Okay.
chance of damage going through. So the mechanics are a little differently. Like a Titan has like 1 health point, but it has armor of like 30. So unless you break through the armor, you're not going to do damage to that 1 health.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's kind of the thing. But it's good. It's good. But it's just like as a thing, just as a little like one guy in my comments section like during a particularly difficult time during that series when I had to continually retry and try a mission again to beat it because fuck that mission. Just randomly in there, just like, real Commissar, you really hate orcs, don't you? It's just like, what good Imperial doesn't?
Yeah. Are you trying to say I'm a heretic?
Like, what are you saying? Of course. Ace.
Gotta say, it's fun though. It's fun. It's nice. It's not just even the gameplay itself. There's also like in between bits where you're talking with bits where you're playing your commander, and there are choices that you have to what you say. Like during the early game, like you have a lot of choices on what you say when you're in the presence of a commissar, and how you conduct your war, and whether or not he approves for various
that's
reasons.
Cool.
That is cool.
Are you excited for Gladius?
I don't know. That's the big deal. Is I have to put more research into it. In all honesty,
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, but I heard. I mean, yeah, but the community was abuzz with good things about Dawn of War 3.
Oh yes, wow, very good point.
Yeah, I played the beta, and yeah.
Gladius or Dawn of War 3?
Dawn of War 3. And
Okay.
I was like,
I'm sorry.
meh. Like, meh.
I just couldn't. I'm not in any way surprised that game's dead. Like, dead.
Yeah, I played it for the free weekend. I wasn't really impressed.
Well, I thought it was funny that on the Steam charts for it, Company of Heroes 1 had more players basically any time of day than Dawn of War 3 about a couple of months into the game.
Ooh,
Which just goes to show that the developers are not listening at all. I mean, Dawn of War, I was more of a Dawn of War 1 person, so there's a pretty big split in the community between Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2.
Yeah,
but
because Dawn of War 2 fans are wrong.
Yeah, yes, exactly. They are wrong, thank you. It was awful. Dawn of War 2 I thought
thanks
was
for clearing
terrible.
that up for us, guys. We appreciate that.
Well, for what the reason people like Dawn of War 2 was stupid, because
It was the combat one. It was like tighter combat.
yeah, Dawn of War 2 should have just been a different game. It should never have been part of the Dawn of War franchise. So I can understand why people like Dawn of War 2, but that's like being like, oh, I like, StarCraft 2, so they're gonna come out with StarCraft 3, but it's just gonna look like League of Legends, but it's gonna be StarCraft 3. It just didn't make any sense to me. It was a whole different way to play the game and everything.
And then Dawn of War 3 happened. And we all know what happened with Dawn of War 3.
It was, yeah, did great. Just absolutely wonderful. Everything the community wanted. They totally.
What do you think the biggest miss was on Dawn of War 3? Because I was really excited about it.
The gutting of the entire combat system.
You mean like the simplification of it?
Well, no, it's a gut. Like it wasn't. It just gutted the whole system. Like example, there was no cover system in the game whatsoever.
Yeah.
Other than the shield thing, but that didn't count. Like that's not a thing.
It's like a great strategy game for 1995 or 1998, for example.
That's a
but
good
not
point.
For 2018.
Yeah, you had that. You had a useless system in which the player had a progression system. Like, to me, it stunk of the, if you ever remember Company of Heroes Online.
I never played that.
You never played it?
Was it?
Thank
was
God,
it bad?
no.
Well, no, it's like you were locked to the units you could use based upon how much you had played or spent. So, like, oh, hey, I want to use what's a unit in Company of Heroes? I don't know. I want to use a Panzer. Okay, well, you don't have a Panzer because you don't have X amount of point, whatever the currency was.
Oh.
And you had to earn it, or maybe you forked up a little bit of money, and then you got to use it. And yeah, it would match you to certain other people, and you could still win, but it was really bad. In this one, it was a little less bad because it wasn't exactly that system, but you still there were still units you didn't get for multiplayer because they were locked behind a wall of like how much you could played. Which just made it like, oh, there's a progression system for the multiplayer. That's not how strategy games are supposed to work, guys. You're supposed to it's just supposed to be everybody. It's just like, you get everything, and then we fight each other, like, and we do that like 3,000 times, and we enjoy it. That's what it's supposed to be, and it just like it kept adding in this bad system to try and make it a service, trying to make the game a service.
I got you.
And they shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, the companies need to realize that it's okay to lock the progression behind a wall as long as it's not a paid wall on single player games, but on multiplayer it's not a good practice. Unless that paywall is a very soft one that you unlock basically playing the game by I don't know, 4 hours tops. More than that, it starts to get grinding, and you're going to be frustrated because you're losing to more experienced players or players that have invested more time in the game. And when it's a paywall, it's even worse because you're going to be feeling like you're losing because somebody paid more for the game than you did.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very bad thing to do.
You got to be careful though there, because did you say it was okay to do that in a single player game?
Yeah, just like, for example, StarCraft 2 did on the campaign. You see what I'm trying to get?
Yeah.
Have you? It works as long as it's not locked behind something that impairs you to play. That's what I said about a multiplayer. If you place a campaign in the game and you can unlock everything playing the single player campaign, that's fine, and that's also good because it will encourage people to learn the game before jumping into multiplayer. But if it's locked behind a wall in only multiplayer, you have to play multiplayer against other players. That's not the right way to do it because people are going to get frustrated and you're just killing your game. Did that make sense, everything I told? I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do need to be careful though of doing that in a single player game. Because
yeah, you sure do.
I mean, it is getting to the point where, like you said, the companies are wanting to make games into services, and I can't stand that at all.
Yeah.
And in fact, I haven't touched any game is a service style game in over 10 years. I don't want to. I don't want to feel bad that I'm not currently playing a game. But I want to play it whenever the hell I feel like it. If I don't want to play it for a month and I'll come back, then I'll do that. If I don't, then I won't.
Yeah.
That's why
it's like I already have a gym membership. I don't want that to be the same for a game.
Yeah, exactly.
What you're saying, Mickey, is exactly why most MMOs fail, because they are services. I mean, every single free-to-play game is a service. Okay, you can play it for free, but if you want to be competitive, you need to expend money in the game, and the sky is the limit for that amount of money you need to expend. So I have seen a lot of games dying because of that. I don't want to see the games we love, that we play like, I don't know, maybe $60 for a full-priced game, and we still need to play for microtransactions, to remove paywalls. That's just not going to happen. Every single company that tries to do that is going to have a fail game. That's my 2 cents on the issue. I don't see this working at all.
I agree with you.
That's the thing, though. It is working in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah, for some of them it is working. Yeah.
Because basically any sports title is a service, and
Yeah.
it's working, and that's
It's
why
disgusting.
they keep doing
It
it.
is just completely disgusting. I don't understand.
Like,
people
what was the-
that
what was the
buy
thing? It was
sports
the,
games regularly.
It was the big, that Star Wars game that was in development.
Battlefront 2.
Battlefront
No,
2,
1313 or whatever it was. It was like
Oh
it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
a-
the
Oh, yeah,
campaign
yeah,
style
yeah.
game.
Yeah, and they came out and they said, "Oh, we're canceling that.
because people
because-
don't want it.
They don't want the
Says
single
who?
player game." And whenever it came out, like in the background, people were the people that were developing it said, like, "Well, EA just came to us and said, well, how is this going to be? We don't want this. We want another FIFA
Yeah.
because FIFA made us $1 billion last year,
Yeah,
which is true. It made it like $1 billion.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because they charge instead of like me.
but the thing is,
charge
they
you, you
don't
get,
realize
like,
there's only a limited amount of money that people will spend on their products, so they're going to be taking the money from one place to another. So when you have a number of different services available to you, that you're only going to pick a certain number of them because you can't afford any more. Whereas the single player games that have no service attached to them, people are far more likely to get it because they're not going to be trapped by it. It's not going to be like, well, I bought the base game, but I'm not really getting the most out of it unless I buy the next, 4 or 5 DLCs and 2 season packs.
Yeah.
It stops being a question of what game you can afford. It starts being a question of what service you can afford. And when companies like EA are doing so many services for games, they're just taking money from themselves. And they're making the games worse as a result.
Agreed.
Yeah. Also, there are people like me that are just avoiding those companies
Yeah.
altogether.
Absolutely.
For example, I'm going to say this: if a game is from Electronic Arts, I just don't play it. Period.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if the game is good or not, because I
It
see
will
this way
it will leave a bad taste in your mouth, won't it? The
Yeah,
fact that it's like,
every
I have
time-
to pay this little bit more for this and a little bit more for that. It's like, no, I don't know if I can do that.
I stopped
not only
playing.
is-
Yeah, I stopped
Because
playing EA
if I-
games. Oh, you know.
If I spend money on those games, actually, I'm incentivizing the companies to do that. And
Yeah.
it's the least thing I want to do. I mean, who else in its own mind would spend money in a game that does microtransactions and support those kind of companies? God, you're mad if you're doing that, because you're screwing yourself up. You're saying, hey guys, it's okay to put a paywall behind a multiplayer game that I already paid $60.
Thing is,
You
Vanguard,
need to
thing
be
is,
insane to do that.
it takes a lot of willpower to be that kind of person, though. Because, say for example, you like those kinds of games, in the short term, you're only spiting yourself.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
reason that I do it is because I literally don't like playing those kind of games where I'm not the type of person that likes spending money. I don't like spending money and being like it. I don't spend money and feel happy about it. I spend money and feel bad about it. So anything that EA publishes will make me feel bad playing a game. And games are all about emotion. People play games for the emotional return they get from it, whether it's accomplishment or a level of connection with the characters in the story, or a level of completion from doing a variety of tasks. But when I play a game that's asking me to pay more, I feel bad playing it, so I don't want to play it, so I don't play it.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no point on playing a game that I know is hitting me or stealing my wallet. I mean, free-to-play games like, for example, League of Legends, I can understand a skin costing X dollars, but it's a cosmetic thing. I don't need that to play the game. I don't need that to be competitive. That's okay. But when you...
Although, having said that, I wish those were just mods and I can download them myself, and then
Sure.
it would just add a great deal of depth. Well, not depth, but variety.
Yeah.
Free variety. Like XCOM 2 with their cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, but the company need to make money somewhere.
That is true, yeah.
Free-to-play games...
Well,
I can understand.
but in that case, it really is a free-to-play game, and it's a good game, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The underlying
It
game,
is.
they gave that game to you essentially for free, and therefore they have to monetize it some way. So that I have no issue with. What I take issue with is when I've paid, like we were talking about, $50, $60, or with the pre-order for the season pass, $70, and then you're coming in and you want more? Like, you want more of my money?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah,
Or when
exactly.
season passes don't include certain DLCs. It's like I thought this was a season pass, like for this season of DLCs
No,
being
season pass is okay.
Release.
It's another way of the company to make money. But for example, Paradox, you don't need to buy every single Utopia, the Armageddon. You don't need to buy those expansions to play
What are
the
these
game.
pirates doing?
Yeah,
Sorry,
they
go on.
only add end game content. If you really love the game, okay, you should buy the ones you like. But
That might not be the best example on some things, because there are Paradox games that you kind of do need the DLC for.
no, yeah, but I'm talking specifically about Stellaris. This is the game that I know of. I know Hearts of Iron 4, but I don't play it a lot. Or
No, not Hearts of Iron 4. Like,
More or less.
I don't know if anybody else here plays Paradox, but like CK2, EU4,
Yeah.
those, there are, like, if you go to any forum and say, hey, I want to pick these up, you're going to be given a list of DLC that, okay, well, here's what you need to play this at, like,
Yeah.
at any respective
Yeah,
level.
that's true.
Yeah, I was talking about Stellaris. For example, Stellaris you don't need to. Most of my friends don't have any DLCs and they play the game, the basic game, and they have a lot of fun to it. And it's a way that you can support the company to develop the game. For example, Stellaris would be dead by now, just like Fallout 4 is. Fallout 4 died, I don't know, maybe 5 months ago, and Bethesda say, okay, we're going to move to a new thing because we're not planning to release any other DLCs, and the game is dead. So,
Well, I
good
don't know
luck
that
with the mod
modding keeps
community.
games alive for a long
Yeah.
time.
That was what I was going to say. Be happy with the modding community, and they will support you, but no official patch releases anymore, no more DLCs, and you're on your own.
To be honest, it's not DLCs for games like from Bethesda that keep me coming back. It's the mods. It's like a mod
Yeah.
that adds literally 100 new monsters. I am so down for that.
Yeah, Bethesda
Yeah.
herself said that they just need to fix the game enough so that it's stable enough, and the mod community will take care of the game for them.
I love that.
always
Fix the
how
game
it's
enough. Enough so people don't ask for their money back. That's literally what they're doing. It needs to be
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
so they don't get angry and ask for their money back.
But okay,
Like, I
Fallout
am
4
looking forward to the New Vegas, like, mod for Fallout 4 to come out, so that it moves it all to New Vegas.
yeah.
Like, that would
Fallout-
be
Yeah,
great.
Fallout-
yeah, that should be
Fallout
good.
Fallout in general, the bugs that the game has, you can work around them. It's not that they break the game or anything, most of them at least. But what I'm trying to say is that there are some paid things that are acceptable. Paywalls, they are not, and they will never be. And no matter how many people try to say that I'm wrong, they're not going to change my mind, because I can see where this is going to lead to. Maybe in the future, if I want to play, I don't know, Fallout 5 or Stellaris 2, I will have to expend $5,000. This is just not going to happen. I will just find a new hobby, if that means
Oh!
anything.
Oh
It's a creepy
boy.
spider nasty guy.
Sabouts.
What up, Sabouts?
Nice.
I see you.
Well, we all
I
found
see
each
you.
other.
Oh, I don't see creepy spider nasty guy or nasty creepy spider guy. Which one is it? Creepy
Yes.
nasty creepy spider nasty guy. Whoa! Don't do that.
Glad I found you finally.
I sent you the deals, Sabouts.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the Fallen Empire.
I sent
Secrets of
updated
Knowledge.
ones. I sent updated ones to you to make it. Oh, who the hell are these
Whoa!
guys? Ooh, man, these plant guys are.
Did you see the plant guys? Those are the ones I was telling you about.
Holy crap, dude!
Those are the
They
plant
are-
guys. Aren't they creepy? It's the
They
creepiest.
They are. Wow, they are horrifying.
I know.
And they don't like us right away. Oh wow.
Yeah, they're
they
right
don't like,
next to me.
They don't like my guys. That's for sure.
Are they not the
Yeah.
most creepiest looking? I mean, seriously,
Yeah,
they're
that-
horrifying.
Yeah, they are super creepy.
What they
They-
called?
They couldn't be any creepier. Oh, I just lost 2 scientists.
Wow.
Oh, they're off to old age.
Old age.
Damn old.
The most
age.
efficient killer.
No more.
Yeah, that's why I like to pick Harmony and the first rate. to
Get the
avoid
extra
that.
20 years, yeah. It
Yeah.
helps.
It really helps.
Who's my other scientist right here?
Okay, Mickey, I'm going to do this one more time, and you have to accept.
Oh,
or
wait,
doesn't
what?
Go through.
I click OK. Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you gotta click yes. There you go. I'm gonna do it one more time because I care.
Because you're a
Oh,
nice
the plant
animal.
guys.
Yeah, those plant
Right?
guys.
Yep.
Yeah, they are ridiculously like
Whoa!
scary times.
Now I see them.
Ooh.
God, that is terrifying.
Yeah, they're
Nightmare.
freaky looking.
Wait, I'm looking in the background. There's a fucking Iron Maiden behind him.
Ah!
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
And
not messed
torture
up.
devices on the wall.
Yeah,
like
they are
medieval
not. They are
torture
not.
devices.
They are not good plant people, and they're horrifying looking. But luckily, they seem to like me a little bit.
I don't know if
Why
that's
they're-
a good
since
thing.
That's
you're
why they got the Iron
disgusting
Maiden.
I
there
don't
for
know what that
reason.
says about you.
Says he's disgusting because he is.
we share the same love
Likes
of
and dislikes.
Belief system.
same love of ice cream. We both like maple walnut. It's
Sure.
delicious.
That's what it is. I'm sure that's what it is.
I have run out of planets.
Yeah, you and me both.
You've got to be kidding me.
Where's Bruno? Out in the Outer Rim.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Poor guy.
7 or 8 o'clock on the outer ring. I'm okay for now, I hope.
He's not one with the Inner Ring bros.
Yeah,
He's
but
not one with the inner ring bros.
you can see my confidence in my voice. I may be okay, but no.
You must join the Great Ring.
I'm going to colonize a Gaia planet there and just abandon my whole empire and say, okay, pretty fires, you can have them.
I just realised, yeah, that you said the ancient empires have a problem with you colonising Gaia planets that are named. What would it take to just rename the planet? No,
No.
The planet you're looking
It's
for.
the
the
type of
holy
Gaia.
words.
Yeah. If it says like Prophet, whatever, Prophet's Rest or something like that, then it's one of the ones that if you take it and they could have it, they will come for you, basically.
They will.
they
They're
turn up
usually
for you.
near
No, this
their
isn't
borders.
profits. This
Come
isn't
to
profits
me,
anything.
aliens.
This is Dirt Hill. I renamed this Dirt Hill. It's not profit anything anymore. Sorry.
It's not
What do
even
you
that
get-
nice.
You can give you can give that a whirl. Let us know how that works out for you.
I think come to think of it, it'll probably upset them even more the fact that I renamed their planet. Sacred what?
Yeah.
Sacred dirt pile.
I mean, they're definitely not going to be happy about it. That's a guess I'm willing to make.
Yeah, fallen empires are way more powerful now than they used to be.
Guys, are we over time?
We are right at time. Thank you
Oh.
for mentioning that, Mickey.
Ah.
Nice catch.
Damn you, Mickey!
Good catch. Good catch.
It was just starting to get heated. We all
Just
found
about
each
to
other.
go. All right, folks. Well, we hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. We hope that you join us for future episodes of Bromance Stellaris. I'm Mal for Mickey, Sabouts, Vanguard, and Commissar Roach. We will see you later.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys.
Bye.
Bye.